Hello, it is Miss Khan and it is Tuesday the 12th of January 2021. Thank you for all the amazing work on 2D shapes. I loved seeing all your amazing work, so well done. So today we will be our what, how and why are. So our what is to name 3D shapes, okay? Our how, practicing new learning, because this is a bit of different learning for us, and why, so that we can identify the properties of 3D shapes. Now the word properties, like I said previously, is just what is special about that shape. So let's have a little think. Okay, I hid that really quickly. What do we think a 3D shape is? Now this is new learning to us, so I'm going to tell you, okay, what a 3D shape is. So a 3D shape is a shape with 3 dimensions. Okay, dimensions is a very big word, so I'm just going to tell you. So 3 properties of it. So it has the 3D shape has the length, width, and height, and I'll show you that on a shape now. Okay. So if I show you the shape, I will show you cube. So this is the length of a 3D shape, the height, and the width here. Okay, and we'll be exploring that later on in our learning. Okay, so don't worry about that aspect today. So we're going to name some 3D shapes. So let's look at 3D shapes we will be looking at today. So this blue one here, okay, is called a cube. My turn. Cube. Your turn. My turn. Cube. Your turn. Perfect. So I'm just going to show you my cube now. You might say, oh, it looks like a bit of a square. Actually, you can see definitely not square, and we will find out later in our learning about the similarities and differences between 3D and 2D shapes. So in this cube, okay, there are 12 edges. So I'll just show you what an edge is. That's one edge here, another edge here, another edge here, and you can see the edges where my finger is going across. There are 12 edges in a cube, and there are 6 faces. Now, a face is a flat surface, something flat. So that's flat. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Never forget the bottom. Okay, top tip. Okay. Next shape we will be looking at is a sphere. It's not a ball, it is a sphere. My turn, sphere. Your turn. My turn, sphere. Your turn. Now this is my sphere here, okay. And it has no edges, okay. I can't see a clean edge on my sphere, but however, it has one curved face, one curved face. So my next shape, okay, is this green one here, okay, and it's called a pyramid. My turn, pyramid, your turn. My turn, pyramid, your turn. Now in a pyramid, there are 8 edges, okay, so I'm just going to show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, okay. There are 8 edges, and there are 5 faces, okay. 1 flat surface, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and don't forget the bottom, 5th. Okay, so next one, let's scroll down a little bit. Now this one here, okay, again, this is called a cuboid. My turn, cuboid, your turn. My turn, cuboid, your turn. Now on a cuboid, there are 12 edges, okay, and there are 6 faces, okay, 6 flat faces, okay. There are some similarities and differences between a cube and a rectangle, okay. They are not the same, they are different, but we'll be exploring that later in year 1, okay. Next one, okay. is a cylinder. My turn. Cylinder, your turn. My turn. Cylinder, your turn. Now, on a cylinder, there are two edges, okay? One at the top and the second at the bottom. And there are two faces, 1 and 2. Okay, never forget in the bottom. The last one, okay, is a cone. You might have seen this when you're at the seaside having an ice cream. It's not an ice cream cone, it is a cone. Okay, so you can see this is my cone here. There's one face and one edge. Okay. You might want to pause the video now. You might want to write the 3D shape and their properties underneath. Okay. So let's go into the next. Okay. On my table, I have lots of different 3D shapes. See. I have two questions for you. Okay. How many spheres are on my table? And how many cylinders are on my table? And I want you to use those explain it glasses to explain why. Okay. Pause the video now so you're able to have a little chat with someone next to you or a friend or a family member at home. So, me looking at these, okay, these shapes here, I can automatically say this, okay, is not a sphere. Okay, why? Because I'm going back to my learning here. I know a sphere has 0 edges and 1 curved face. Okay, so I'm going to look for a shape that has 0 edges and 1 curved face. I'm going to look on my table. Okay, that is definitely not one. That is not definitely one. That one, nope, 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 nope. This one is, because I know it has 0 edges, okay, and 1 curved face. So that is one sphere. And this one here, okay. You could say actually they're not spheres because one's big and one's small and one's red and one's green. However, that does not matter. It is still a sphere. It still has the properties of a sphere. Okay, so there are 2 spheres. How many cylinders are there? So I'm going to go back, okay, and see what my properties of a cylinder is. So I know a cylinder has 2 edges and 2 faces. So when I go back to the slide, I need to check 2 edges and 2 faces. So I'm looking here. So how many faces on this? Now I know 1, 2, 3. So that definitely can't be it. 1, 2. I know there's one underneath. 3. Nope. 1, and there's definitely one underneath. 2, so there's 2 faces and 2 edges. So that must be a cylinder, and I think there's only one of those. Okay, so there are 2 spheres and 1 cylinder. So let's go to our think together. So our think together says today, which 3D shapes can you see? And how do you know? Again, it will be a good idea to go back and retrieve this learning of what the properties of these 3D shapes are if you've written them down. Okay, so I'm going to have a quick glance through this. Cube, sphere. So, and look back at here. So I know definitely here, okay, this one is a pyramid, okay. This one is a cone because it reminds me of an ice cream cone. Okay, this one is a cylinder because I know a cylinder has 2 faces and 2 edges. And I'm not sure about these blue ones, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to find out what this one here might be. Back. Looks like this one. So it has 12 edges and 6 faces, so it is a cube. I'm going to go back. Definitely looks like a cube. So that is a cube there. There's 2 cubes. And there are, I think this one is a cuboid. Okay, this one is a cuboid, but it's trying to confuse me because one's standing up, right, and one's like that. Okay, let's triple check. Yes, definitely. Okay, so there are 2 cubes, 2 cuboids, 1 cylinder, 1 cone, and 1 pyramid. I know that because I went back to my old learning, looked at the properties of those 3D shapes to find out which ones they were. So my job for you today is, okay, I'll be posting these sheets on Class Dojo, but I will explain a couple of questions with you now. So here on this sheet here, okay, you can see that I have an image, okay, of lots of different shapes, and I've got some sentences. Okay, it says there are cubes. So I need you to look at this image here. How many cubes are there? So 1, 2, 3, 3, yep. So I'm going to write the number 3, and then I'm going to read my sentence again. There are 3 cubes. Okay. Going to the next one. There are pyramids. So I'm going to find out how many pyramids that there are. Okay, the next one here, this will be a really good sheet to do. Okay, I need you to name the 3D shape. Tell me the number of faces and edges. Okay, again, go back to, pause it back to here when I was talking through these. Okay, to find out and retrieve that learning for you to help you if you're struggling a little bit. Okay, so write the name, the number of faces, and the number of edges. And I would love to see this work on Evidence Me. So I hope to see you tomorrow, okay, to do some more maths learning with Miss Khan. See you later, guys. Bye.